YOLO. YOLO, you only live once. And I'm sure that many of us have been considering that concept while we're sheltering in place, that we only live once and tomorrow's not promised. That being said, I want to encourage everybody to consider something that you have not ever done and always wanted to do, something that you used to do and say that you would wanted to do it again, or something that they're doing now that like, I might want to get into that. This looks interesting. Something that you find interesting, something that you have some interest in, something that has caught your attention. Now is a perfect time for you to consider those things. And those things could be things that you think about individually, or things that you want to do with your partner or your spouse, things you want to do with your family, things you want to do with your children. Any of those things can happen. Now is a perfect time. YOLO, you only live once. For example, this dress that I have on, yes, I bought it years and years and years ago. Wasn't able to fit it up until now. I couldn't even fit it 6 months ago. I decided when I got up that I was gonna put the dress on, look nice in it. I decided then it might as well wear it, because guess what? YOLO, you only live once. That being said, I went and got me some lipstick and put my earrings on and got my necklace together. And yes, I'm gonna walk around here by myself like this all day. YOLO, you only live once. I have another friend who used to DJ, and she decided that, you know what, I always said I was gonna get back to it, and even if it's just going live on Facebook or preparing for when we're out of this sheltering in place, that she's gonna get back into it. Now, I believe they were probably still DJing with records back then. They don't do things like that anymore. But she could still have her turntables. Who knows? Ironically, it's the same friend that watches the news all day. So guess what? You considering things to do that you've not ever done before or always wanted to get back to absolutely does a few things for you. One, takes you outside of all that's going on. It allows you the time to think about something besides when is this going to be over, the deaths that we're seeing, the things that are happening in your household, the things that are happening in your family, but bigger than that, the things that are happening in your mind. It allows you to think about something different. Two, it motivates you. It motivates you to want to be here and alive and kicking. It motivates you to want to do some research, to get to know something different. Activating your mind, because it's so easy to sit at home with nothing to do in front of a TV blank. If you pick up one of those old hobbies or decide you want to start a new hobby, or again, something that you've never done, YOLO, you only live once, doing something around that absolutely gives you the ability to be able to move forward with that. I think that it's also important that we know that motivation and movement absolutely helps build up what? The immune system. And what Corona trying to get? The immune system. And I know you're thinking, Angie, you can't tie everything to the immune system. But oh yeah, I didn't do that. It just is done. Those things, you activating your mind, you getting sleep. We're going to do a video about that. You being active. So say you wanted to always run a marathon. Absolutely, you could start training for that. Say you want to get back to doing crocheting and knitting, YouTube, all those types of things. In each video, I'm trying to give you guys some alternative to do besides sitting in this place, really and truly just sheltering truly in place and not doing anything else. So I did a TikTok video today. Now you won't find it on TikTok because yeah, I was rocking like an old person. Okay, if you guys said you are old, I'm gonna get you for that. I didn't put it up, but my granddaughter showed me how to do it. Talked about that. We having FaceTime with the grandkids. She made a video, showed me how to, you see me, I'm almost doing it now. Showed me how to do it. I went on TikTok, learned how to work TikTok for the first time. I think I always thought the videos were up there already, but they're not. And I did it. I recorded it for her to see. Yeah, you guys won't get to see that. But again, that was something I thought, that's different. I see people doing it all the time. It took me outside of myself. It took me out of my head. It motivated me to do something different. Halfway motivated me to put on some clothes today. So those things absolutely do work, and you only live once. So consider something that you always wanted to do and have never done. Consider returning to something that you always love and just haven't had the time to do it. I'm absolutely going to ride a bike when I leave here. Yes, I can't do that in my space. I absolutely want to run another marathon. I absolutely am going to start training for that. So there's many things that you can do. You only live once. My name is Angie Harvey, and get on it. You can be moving and motivated in 2 seconds. 1, 2.